Hey guys, welcome to Virtual Vision Class Pages, even on size A. Yes, I am here sharing with you guys. I know you guys get excited to see who is going to be presented each week. Well, this week it's me this Thursday. Don't we love Thursday nights? I love Thursday nights. And I love Thursday nights in the summer. And right now it's raining, but that is okay because we are good. We're safe. We're in the zone, about to learn some great tips. Well, tonight we have a special presentation called Meltproof Your Makeup. It's summertime, right? And we want something quick and easy, but we don't want to have to reapply. Something that we don't have to really think about, but we still want to look glamorous, right? We still want to look our absolute best. Because and you know you're taking excellent care of your skin, but you want some quick beauty tips to look your absolute best when you're out, at the beach, out on vacation, on a trip, because you want to be photo ready. And so some of the products that our consultant Ashley is going to share, her tips, her takeaways, because she goes to the beach a lot. You'll hear all about that. Foundation primer, Mary Kay foundation primer, a must have. Mary Kay 3D foundation. You can also use CC cream if you're not a foundation user. And the CC cream has SPF, which is phenomenal. Our translucent powder that sets it all. Also, we have our makeup finishing spray. Those of you who know me or your consultant, we love that makeup finishing spray. It's that final touch. It's like that dewy kiss that sets everything in place and helps make sure and ensure that your makeup lasts hours on end. I use it for special events, proms, bridal events, photo shoots. You need a photo shoot, right? It's time. It's time. All right, call your Mary Kay girl. She's got you. She's got you. I promise. Also, guys, after the finishing spray, she's gonna do a little show of some of her other products. Chroma Fusion, cheek color. We've got the new gel cheek color, but also brow tint. Right? It is something that you just don't want to leave home without. Lash Love mascara. We have it in so many different varieties, but of course we have waterproof. And of course, she's gonna finish it off with a great lip gloss and use our under eye corrector. So you guys stay right here. Tune in. Ashley is about to take it away. Enjoy. It's only about 20 minutes, so get it while it's hot. Here she comes. Oh, here she comes.
Entirely up to you as far as how much you want to put into it. But these are the steps that I take in order to get a perfect, flawless, heat-proof wear of my foundation and complexion products throughout the summer. So to start, foundation primer. Foundation primer creates a base for your makeup to adhere to. It prevents your foundation from settling into your skin and settling into pores, settling into lines. It really just gives a nice, perfected finish before you even put your foundation on. So it really does give you a nice benefit. Now, I'm kind of weird. I like to put my foundation primer on with a brush. And I just use my liquid foundation brush, and I love that. So I have it squirted out here on my hand. And I'm just going to go in. This brush feels like a cloud too, so it just glides right on. But this just tightens and closes up any pores that you have that are, on the larger side. It really just keeps your makeup from sliding around and settling into your skin throughout the day. So it is a very beneficial product for an all-day flawless finish. This is a really nice one too for oil control. It does help keep you shine free. It's a very smooth, silky, matte kind of finish. I usually don't like silicone-based foundation primers because honestly, a lot of them don't work. Like, they feel nice to the touch, but they don't actually prolong the wear. Need to get a little bit more. Prolong the wear of your foundation. And so I was a little skeptical when I tried this Mary Kay one because I just don't like silicone primers. But I am pleasantly surprised with this one. It's very thin in consistency. It's not that thick, heavy gel formula. I mean, it does have some texture to it. It is a gel, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And it blends really nice. It doesn't feel thick or tacky on your skin. It's just very smooth and silky. So I am actually in love with it. But I can tell you from tons of experience. Not all silicone primers are created equal. Most of them are junk. So anyway, then I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay Timewise 3D matte foundation. I actually mix two colors of this. I actually mix the beige N150 and the beige C120. I'm more of a cool pinky undertone, but sometimes there's too much of a good thing. So the pink tones are a little too pink sometimes, and then the neutrals aren't pink enough. So what I do is I actually have it in a little container here. So I just mix them together, and then I have the perfect concoction. Now, most people don't have to do that. I'm just OCD and very picky with my foundation. So I go that extra step. Please don't feel like you have to do that. I mean, you can if you want to, but don't feel like you have to. So again, I'm just going to go in with the same brush. It doesn't matter that I already did my primer with this brush because they're all going to be smushed together anyway. So don't worry about that. Oh, by the way, I just had my brows tinted today because I'm getting ready to go to the beach, and I'm not going to be wearing as much makeup, but I got them tinted at the Benefit Brow Bar. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So good. So anyway, so we're going to go into the foundation. You just get a little bit on your foundation brush. This 3D matte foundation is so pretty. It's a light medium coverage. It's not sheer like a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer. So it's not that type of light coverage, but it's not a heavy coverage at all. It's just beautiful. It's really nice for summer too, because you don't want heavy, cakey makeup for summer. And this gives you the perfect happy medium of coverage. And you know what? I'm gonna grab a mirror. I don't know why I always rely on the monitor. I can just grab a mirror and hold it and see what I'm doing better. But yeah, this foundation, it's so incredibly smoothing. My hair always gets in the way. It's so smoothing on the skin. It doesn't add or emphasize any texture. It doesn't settle into pores or fine lines. And it blends like a dream. Some matte formulas are kind of hard to blend sometimes because they dry so quickly. This one gives you time to work and time to blend it and play with it if you need to. And that light medium coverage is just so nice for summer because it gives you coverage that you want without the cake. And it layers really nice too. So if you do like to get that little bit of extra out of it, you can do that too. I always take whatever's left over on my brush and just go down my jawline and my neck, because last thing we want is a demarcation line in any way, shape, or form. And you can apply this foundation with a brush, a sponge. You can even use your fingers if you would like. We had a little interruption there, sorry. And now we have traffic going by and all that jazz. So anyway. But yeah, you can apply this with your fingers, a brush, a sponge, whatever you like. There is no right or wrong. Some methods work better than others, but again, it's just total personal preference, because what works better for me may not work better for you. I always recommend to play around with your application and see what you like the best. And I recommend having all the tools that you need to get the best result, because some days you might want to use a beauty sponge and some days you might want to use a brush because the coverage will be different with a brush versus a beauty sponge. Almost done. And I'm very OCD with my application, so it may or may not take you this long. If it does, fine. If not, fine. I'm going to take the time to put it on. I want it to look perfect. Especially for summer. Like, you don't want to spend a ton of time, but you don't want it to be running off your face in 5 minutes either. So and I do have some little blemishes there on my forehead. I was picking. I'm guilty. Per usual. This is the perfect example of you don't want to wear foundation without concealer. Like, look at my under eye. I definitely need my color corrector, concealer. And I've used this one in the past in videos too, and it's fantastic. I'm going to show you that. So my Mary Kay under eye corrector, it's not a concealer per se. I mean, you use it the same way, but it's color correcting. So you can use it by itself, or you can use it in conjunction with your other concealer. So if you are using it in conjunction with another concealer, it's best to do this under eye corrector first and then put it on with your other concealer. So you do this first and then you layer the concealer over top. So I like to do my lid. Because this cancels out any discoloration on the lid as well. If you notice, I'm just going in with the same old brush. It's nice to have a beautiful brush collection, but please keep in mind that most brushes are very multi-use as well. This brush in particular is the Mary Kay Liquid Foundation brush, and I love it because it's angled. It's just a perfect size brush head. It's perfect. It just gets into every little nook and cranny on your face. And it's just perfect for any complexion application. So you can see the difference that concealer corrector made with my under eye area. Great. All right, so then we're going to go on to setting powder. Setting powder is going to lock in your foundation and concealer and prevent it from transferring throughout the day. It's going to help prevent, it's going to help absorb rather oil, sweat, water. You know, if you're at the beach or at the pool, it really just locks it in place. So I'm taking my translucent setting powder. The setting powder is so nice because it's super finely milled, so it doesn't add any type of texture on the skin. A lot of times, powder cloud. A lot of times powders will add so much texture to the skin, and you don't want that. You want a nice translucent, finely milled setting powder so that you're not getting that added texture. And this will help mattify and just perfect the skin. Depending on how oily you are or how not oily you are, can also depend on how much powder you use. I am oily, so I make sure that I powder down pretty well. But this gives a nice matte finish. I need a little. And it's a soft matte finish, so it doesn't look powdery when it's on the skin. It has a little bit of radiance. Make sure you set that concealer good because you do not want it to crease. Perfect. So then we go in with our setting spray. And I am using the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. This, if you guys don't know, this is actually made by Scandinavia, which is the same makeup setting spray god that makes Urban Decay setting spray. So they are famous for setting sprays. And truly, nobody makes a setting spray like Scandinavia. They're fantastic. So a couple spritzes of that. I usually just kind of fan my face after a little bit, just to let everything soak in and dry. This also will help take down any powdery finish that you may have. So like, let's say you have too much powder on, or you feel like your skin's looking a little dry or dehydrated. This will actually take down that powdery look or feel to the skin. So it's great for all skin types in that aspect. It is also like a temperature control. So it really helps with against heat, humidity, sweat. It prevents your makeup from running. It's really, really great. So then we're going to go in with some blush. I am in love with my little blush palette here. I love to mix hint of pink with wineberry. It is my favorite concoction ever. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I love putting it on my lids as well, because it just gives a natural shadow. I always start on the apple of the cheek, like the cheekbone area, and then just blend. Always make sure it's even, because you don't want to be lopsided with anything in makeup. just kind of whatever's left over there. Perfect. So that is all the complexion things. I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. All right, so I finished the rest of my makeup. I am back. So it is entirely up to you. Like I said earlier, if you want to do the primer, the setting powder, the finishing spray, but that is going to lock in your foundation for summer and really protect against heat and humidity. So I hope all of this information was helpful to you. If you have any questions, drop them below. I love hearing your thoughts and your comments. And if you need any product recommendations, I am here to help. Have a great day. Hello, everyone. In today's video,
Trying to get back. There we go. All right. All right. So thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed that rendition of how to do summer makeup, summer glam. Definitely don't miss out. And guys, this is a great time also. Some of you might be out for the summer looking for something fun to do. Think about joining us. I mean, this is an opportunity that I said that I have loved part-time for the last just over 8 years. It will be 9 years for me in September. And so can't say enough about it. So I'm just going to put a link in underneath for the Pink in the Pink video. So you guys can take a look, listen, fill out the survey, and get a free lip gloss from either me or your beauty consultant, but probably me or her director. So thank you guys again for joining tonight. I'm so glad we kept it in less than 30 minutes. Get excited. We know how to do it, right? Virtual Vision way. All right, you guys take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Next week on next Thursday, I believe it is skincare for the whole family. So that is something you don't want to miss. All right, you guys take care. God bless. Bye-bye.